see I'm hidden? Here I am.
You have a shadow?
I don't know.
Do you want me to not wear these?
No, I'm fine. You're fine. You okay with that? You put your big head in the way of the sun.
All right.
What are we drinking tonight?
Let's see. We're having Pinot Noir, another anonymous donor.
Well, if you guys want to join our anonymous donor list, you know, you can email us at lifeofpuddles@gmail.com.
Please do.
Yeah.
And the cups we're drinking from are not from an anonymous donor. They're from Carrie and Brian. So thank you.
Thank you, Carrie and Brian. You know, I'm not a big wine fan.
I know.
And apparently you're not a big whiskey fan.
No, I'm not.
Not Strovia.
Strovia.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh, I love it.
So today we're at General RV in Tampa, Florida, or Dover, Florida, whatever it is. They're doing a little bit of work to Puddles, which apparently is a Jeep, and they're hooking up so we can haul that, flat tow that. The first thing on our list is getting the flat tow hooked up. So tell us about that.
Well, it was a long day.
Really and truly, we actually lucked out because General RV has been absolutely phenomenal with us. Dominic, the salesperson, is the best salesperson we've ever dealt with. So if you're ever going to go buy a new RV, please go to General RV or used. Go to General RV and talk to Dominic in sales. He is the best. Now, when it comes to the service department, now we're hearing horror stories about the service departments at all these RV centers.
Because they don't have parts.
They have nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, nothing. And,
Yeah.
and of course, they're having problems getting people in and everything else.
Yeah.
Chris, at the service manager or the service guy that we dealt with at General RV, has been unbelievable. I mean, probably the greatest service guy I've ever dealt with, and I've of course been alive for 22 years, and
above and beyond.
Above and beyond. The whole experience has been above and beyond. Now, keep in mind they have like a 3 to 6 month backlog, and we asked them if they could hook our Puddles, the Jeep, up to the RV with a Blue Ox tow system.
Yeah.
Correct? Wasn't that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah, Blue Ox. And they sort of fit us in the meantime, which was, I think, extraordinarily nice of them.
So if you go way back at the beginning, we dropped the coach off in December. Like early December, Jimmy drove it down, dropped it off, and then he flew home. So when that happened, they were
working on the punch list.
Yeah, they're working on a punch list, and they still don't have the punch list done because they couldn't get the parts. So that's another story. So then I called Chris and said, hey, we just bought a new Jeep. Is there any way you can hook it up? He's like, absolutely. Awesome.
So we get down here, and of course, we go talk to Chris, and Chris is like, absolutely, we can hook you up. We'll get you in at like 10 or noon or something, which was great. They ended up getting us in at like 1, right?
Yep. And keep in mind, we have 3 cats,
right,
and they have to have the Jeep and the coach.
Right, so that's right. The first day they took the Jeep. The second day they needed the coach.
Yeah,
so
and the Jeep.
And the Jeep. So we were in deep trouble because really there's nowhere to put cats, and you know how cats are. They're not cooperating with anything.
No.
So we ended up borrowing one of the people that worked there. We borrowed their car, which I'm not gonna say who it was, but it was probably the nicest thing anyone's ever done for us, because we hopped in their car with 3 cats and a litter box and took off for 2-3 hours.
Yep.
We came up here where we are now. We'll get into that in the next video where we are. But we came up here and checked it out and checked in and everything else, because that night we had to pack up and leave. In the meantime, we are cleaning up and getting things ready because this thing is a mess. So one of the things we had to do there was clean up the RV, and really and truly we didn't clean it. The outside of it's still dirty. I've got to call into a detailer now to come out and clean it up, but Wendy needed to organize the inside because we're moving in for a month or 2 and we have to get it organized. Wendy, how did you do that?
So, very difficult chore, just mainly because we had everything was just kind of shoved in. So we did take the coach back up to Maryland, so I was able to put a lot of stuff into the coach, and then we brought it back down. When we came back, we had the Jeep full of stuff. knowing that more than likely the house is going to sell sooner or later. So I'm like, okay, got to get everything organized. So I'm still organizing.
Tomorrow we leave here. Hopefully the Jeep will be done. We'll leave here and head to our campsite, which is about an hour away from here. So the next thing we had to do was get ready and head to the campsite. And we've already discussed the fact that we didn't
The glamp site.
The glamp site. Yeah, we're glampers now.
Yes.
We already discussed that we didn't hook up the Jeep and tow it behind. So Wendy just threw the cats in the car, in the Jeep, and well, I guess we have to call the Jeep Puddles now.
Yeah, and it was really hard because I hate driving at night.
Yeah, and it was late and it was pouring down rain.
Raining.
And we had an hour
Florida.
trip. Yeah.
Raining, and now it's cold, as you can see.
Yeah. So we drove up here and got settled in very quickly because it was like 9 o'clock when we got here, maybe even later.
Yeah.
Luckily, this American coach is the greatest thing in the world. You push a button and it's all ready to go.
The greatest thing in the world.
It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So that was our trip up here, and of course the next video will be the campsite and everything that we do and have up here, which is pretty spectacular. I'm not really sure I would call this glamping, but yeah, okay, I call it glamping.
Well, you have your own shed that you'll talk about. So you have
Right.
a shed, and I've got the coach.
I'm sorry, it's a quesadilla.
Oh, it's a quesadilla. That's right.
I have my own quesadilla, so we're good to go
He
there.
does.
Last night was uneventful, although this morning we woke up and it was 30 degrees outside, so not real happy with Florida weather at the moment. We'd like to file a complaint with Florida.
Yes.
Because the moment we got down here, and you can see on the video that it is freezing down here. I'm not exactly sure what in the hell is going on. Now I hear next week is going to be like in the 80s, and that works for me.
It is cold. Like, it was 26 last night.
Right, and on the video you'll see it was 30 degrees when we woke up that morning. It has been freezing.
Yeah.
I don't know why people come to Florida.
And then everybody in Maryland's gonna say, oh, well, it's like 10 degrees here, so shoosh.
Well, it's just in case you didn't know, Florida cold is really cold. 10 degrees cold in Maryland is not that cold. Not as cold as Florida cold.
It's just humid cold.
Right.
Yeah.
Cats are doing good, Wendy's doing good, everything's good so far. I'll keep you informed. And you know, we're right now all good. Everything is good at General RV, we're good up here, and that's really about it. So thank you all for watching, we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're trying to get videos out, 2 or 3 videos out each week. Thanks again.
Cheers.
This is horrible. I hate wine. Wine is the worst thing in the world.
Well, you start drinking whiskey, I'll drink my wine, and we're going to be good from there on.
Well, we're sharing, so we're trying new things.
Yeah, well.
Let's not try wine anymore.
No, I'm drinking all the wine from the anonymous donor.
All right, so
You drink all your whiskey from all.
so what we'll do is we'll just pretend like we're pouring you something else, and then you just put
No,
wine out.
I'm just going to keep drinking my wine from now on.
So we just give up on that then?
Yeah. Like, if we want to, like, how do we say goodbye to everybody every time? Get people to...
I don't think I'm going to do that yet because our viewership is almost 0. So
That's true.
Yeah.